From policy changes to campaign promises, the Trump administration has definitely left their footprint here in Central Texas and across the Lone Star State. Some of those changes being life-altering. We're taking a look back at the last 100 days, all the way back to Inauguration Day, on how administration proposals has shaped our neighborhoods. So far, President Donald Trump has been delivering on his major campaign promise to change the country's current immigration and deportation policies. And right here in Central Texas, a small number of international students over at Baylor University had their visas revoked.
What was your reaction when you caught wind of the Department of Homeland Security actually revoking and terminating some international students' visas all across the country?
Well, that was kind of heart-wrenching just because I've been there, right? I understand as an international student.
More than 5.5 million immigrants call Texas home, the second largest immigration population of any state behind California. President Trump's immigration policies have been met both with support and opposition, especially during protests here in Waco and across Central Texas.
Stop separating families, please.
Seeing other people my age and older, seeing them go out to protest and use their voice for something good has really inspired me.
What would you say to the families that are fearful of the family separation?
If you're afraid they're going to come into the school and take your kids while you're at work or whatever, that is not the plan.
The Trump administration's shakeups over in Washington, while officials say it's for the better of the country and to strengthen America. Everything from federal funding pauses, causing concerns for nonprofits like Hill County's Boys and Girls Club, which says it relies on those federal funds to help feed hungry children after school, to the administration promising to cut thousands of health and human services jobs. Central Texans told us they have concerns.
If it weren't for them helping me, it would be hard on me. I'd be out to depend on my family no more.
And let's not forget about those tariffs. It's something that I've been covering from the very beginning. Everything from its impacts on the auto industry and how that could raise prices over at your neighborhood mechanic shops and even small businesses, to the Lone Star State's largest sectors like energy and agriculture, which includes a beef and cattle company over in Oglesby, where the family has been ranching for the last 100 years. Whichever way you look, changes are raising some questions across the aisle.
Even though us tough farmers and ranchers don't want to talk about it, our mental health and our stress levels are through the roof.
Now, all the stories that you just saw are actually online on our website if you want to read more about them and see other coverage that we've had on President Donald Trump, especially within his last 100 days. You can read all that right now on our website, KXXV.com. Reporting here in Waco, I'm Senior Neighborhood Reporter Bobby Portavant.